Welcome to WBC. And it's the king, Amir King Khan. He's both the hitman. And with that, let's... This bout. Not too many seats to be had. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Right punch. That one lands. The punch, counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot. Lands with the right counter. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
I love that. I love that. That shot straight. And beautiful. That's it. Start with a few body shots from there a little bit.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And a counter left. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And he just missed with that left jab. Counter right. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I see.
There's the bell to start round three. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Nice counter shot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. He missed with that jab. So that left lands. Good counter punching from both these. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
God, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Another scoring shot there. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you...
And step back for just a moment. Nice punch. You'd like to see that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good counter punching. That left counter was perfectly timed. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Jump all over. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart, change your angle. Next round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Keep smart.
Yeah, that hate, the grind, and sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. Ay, I work too hard, too long.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. On to fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two are the perfect dance partners. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That left scores. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's a right hand. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? These two were made for each other. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it gets you.
solid punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Great counter right hand there. Nice exchange here from both men. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Left count. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Love the response, though. Got back up.
On top of it.
Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And they better start respecting each other's punching power. Left punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That left counterpunch will score. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Perfect counter shot. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Neither man really defending themselves. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring.
And we enter the night. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
He parries that left jab away. These two are the perfect dance partners. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good counter right hand again. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Ricky Hatton couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He just misses with that jab. Bombs away. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the... Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! Can you believe it? Amir Khan goes down. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Counter left hand there. Going back to life now, starting to land some punches. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counter punching for both these athletes. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 12. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Beautiful counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good left counter that lands. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He just misses with that big right hand. Nice counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it a draw. The other two scored it for the same fight.
A majority decision. You know what? I've got to agree. There's no argument there. I totally get it. I see where they're coming from. I see the scoring they've done. I wouldn't even argue with it. Maybe one round either side, but good call, good shout.